today we're going to do a flow to get us all into dancer, and it'll just be quite nice to open things up again. 6 weeks of lockdown. I hope you're all doing well. So if everyone just comes to the top of their mat and sit down cross-legged. Take a moment to just appreciate taking time out of your day to have practice and just enjoy moving your body. If everyone takes a deep inhale, and on the exhale, close down your eyes. Again, take a deep inhale, and on the exhale, just count out for 5. A deep inhale for 3, and a deep exhale for 5. Deep inhale, and a deep exhale for 5. Just continue counting this through in the inhale and exhaling out. Just take a moment to slow down with your breath. Just find a sense of calm and stillness. On your next inhale, coming onto all fours. Again, start to work in your cat-cow. So on the inhale, pull belly up to spine, round shoulders and back in. And on the exhale, just dropping belly down. And inhaling to round and pull up and in. And exhale to drop belly down. Again, really move and make every movement as extra as possible, moving with your breath. And then on your next exhale, just coming to a neutral spine. Again, inhale, send that left arm forward and ground each of your 5 fingers on the right hand down. Then on your next inhale, sending right leg back and coming to a flat position here. Thumb up. Your next inhale, round in, connect elbow to knee, and on the exhale, send that forward. Again, move with your breath, elbow to knee on the inhale, and on the exhale, coming forward. Just use this chance to really flow and connect, and make your breath move you. And the slower, the better. Just taking time to utilize all the little muscles that are balancing you here. And then on your exhale, coming to a neutral spine. Inhale this time, right arm forward. And then take a second to ground each of the 5 fingers on the left hand. And then sending that left leg back. And on your next inhale, again, elbow to knee. And start to move with your own breath here. On the exhale, coming to a neutral spine. From here, tuck your toes. Take a deep inhale between your chest. On the exhale, send your tail up and back towards the sky, and you can walk out your first downward facing dog. Start to sway from side to side and just get any niggles out. Start to feel where there's any tension in your body. And again, keeping your breath slow and maintained. On the inhale, look between your hands, and the exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, coming to a halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising all the way up, And exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. So in this practice, we'll do one round of our sun salutation A, but if you wish, after the first round, you can pause it and carry out a few more on your own. So inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between your palms, and exhale, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center, Tadasana. Moving into our sun salutation B, inhale to rise, and exhale, finding chair position here. For your Utkatasana, you want to go as deep as comfortable, but keeping your back up and straight. Again, inhale to rise, and exhale to find your Utkatasana. Take a couple more breaths, moving between inhale to rise, and exhale, and get a little deeper every time. Inhaling to rise, and exhale to sit deeply. And last time, taking a deep breath in, rising up, and on the exhale, sit deep again in your Utkatasana. Take a deep inhale to broaden your chest. On the exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands and step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. The inhale, send your right leg high. And on the exhale, carry that right knee to right elbow and float. Pull that knee up and in, and then the exhale, send it back. The inhale, step that right foot between your palms and rise up on the inhale, high crescent lunge. Take a deep breath here, and on the exhale, start to tilt your torso forward, Superman. Again, taking a deep inhale here, and either staying in this position or on your next inhale, bringing hands to heart center and use that right foot to propel you forward, warrior 3. Again, a deep inhale here, and on the exhale, connecting palms to the ground, standing splits. Deep inhale here, and on the exhale, move very slowly back to high crescent lunge, planting that left foot down, bringing torso up and forward. Inhale here, exhale to frame that front foot, step back to plank, and take a vinyasa. On the inhale, send the left leg high, and exhale, step it between the palms. Inhale, rising up, high crescent lunge. And on your exhale, tilting forward for Superman. Again, on the next inhale, either staying here or use the strength in that left leg to rise up, warrior 3, hands to heart center. Left leg back and parallel. Inhale here, and on the exhale, bring hands to touch floor, right leg high, standing splits. Again, inhale deeply here, and on the exhale, slowly bend that left leg to bring your right foot back to the ground in high crescent lunge. Inhale between your chest, and exhale, frame your front foot, step back to plank, and take a vinyasa. Here, inhale, send that right leg high. And on the exhale, step that right foot between palms. Lower left knee down and rise up to a low lunge. Again here, start on your exhale, tilt your torso forward. And And just hold this position here and find strength in that front leg. Just feel as things start to shake. And then on the inhale, bringing torso up. The exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And then again, tilt your torso forward, but then hook your left elbow on your right knee for a twisted position. And inhaling here, exhaling, and on your inhale, bring your arms up and back, low lunge. Exhale, frame that front foot and step back to plank. Again, take a vinyasa. Inhale, send the left leg high, and exhale, step it between your palms. Lower right knee down and come up for a low lunge. Take a deep inhale here, and on the exhale again, tilt torso forward for a low Superman. Again, keep everything tight here and maintain strength from your toes up to your fingertips. And just continue your slow breathing here. Start to build heat in that front leg. Then on your inhale, pulling your arms back up. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. And then tilting torso forward, hook your right elbow on your left knee for a side twist. Inhale here. And exhale. Then on your next inhale, bringing arms up and round, back to a low lunge. Take a deep inhale into your chest. On the exhale, frame that front foot, step back to plank, and take a vinyasa. Then inhale, take right leg high. And on the exhale, take right knee to right elbow and float. Inhale, send it high. And on the exhale, step right foot between the palms. Rise up to a high crescent lunge. Inhaling here, and on the exhale, shift forward for Superman. Again, you can either stay here or on your next inhale, use the strength in that right leg, carry you forward for Warrior 3. Take a deep breath, broaden your chest. On the exhale, take your hands to the floor, standing splits. Inhaling here, and on the exhale, slowly plant that left foot back and coming back, high crescent lunge. Inhale to broaden your chest, and exhale, frame your front foot, step back to plank, and take a vinyasa. The inhale, send your left leg high, and exhale, carry left knee to left elbow and float. Inhale, send it high. And then the exhale, step it between your palms. And inhale to rise up, high crescent lunge. Inhaling here, and on the exhale, tilt your torso forward, Superman. Again, you can either stay here on your next inhale, use the strength in that left leg to lift you up, Warrior 3. Again, inhale deeply between your chest. On the exhale, place your hands on the ground, standing splits. Your next exhale, slowly lifting chest while you lower that right foot back, high crescent lunge. Inhale here, and on the exhale, frame your front foot, step back to plank, and take a vinyasa. Take some deep breaths here and just slow down. Your Your next inhale, look between your palms, and exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. So from here, it's the opportunity to kind of play around with dancer pose. There's a few intermediates. We can start by basically going into a tree position. If you plant your left foot down, rise up your right leg, and you can bring it to 90 degrees. And you can play around with working on getting this to balance. If you're kind of flailing around here, really take some time to work on all the little muscles in your feet. That'll help you come and keep this balanced here. From there, if that's okay, you can start to grab that left foot and play around with just standing balancing here. Sorry, right foot. And from here, if that's okay as well, and once you master that, then you can start to really use that right foot to push in to the right hand as you pull back with the right hand. So a lot of the balance actually comes from the motion of pushing and pulling within your feet and hand complex. So begin by pushing down with your feet as you pull up with your hand, and using that, and really take your left hand and ensure that sort of levers your balance, and you can kind of go back and forth and just play around with that and the muscles in your feet that are playing around there. And you can work towards kind of going up further as you get it, just levering back and forth. Really use this time to just play around. You can pause the video here, but what you're working towards is really pushing back and up with that leg and pulling in with the hand. Mine isn't great, but you can work on it. And yeah, you should probably pause it here, and once you've done that left leg balance, go on and switch to the right. Play around with balancing on that one too. And then after you've done that, we'll inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to look between your palms. On the exhale, come to an easy seat. Take your knees out in front of you. And as you exhale, just lowering your back down. From here, we'll rise up into a bridge position. So on your inhale, use your gluteal muscles to rise up. And tuck each of your shoulders under while you interlace your hands to form a base. Again, take some time to allow this restorative posture to bring everything back to heart center. Should also start to ease off your back after anything while we were doing dancer pose. Then on the exhale, just unlocking everything there. And take a second to just lie on the ground with your knees up. Your next inhale, send your feet towards the sky and also your palms towards the sky, and lie in dead bug for a moment. Again, just letting everything come to heart center. From here, that you can then move your knees towards your shoulder pits, and if it's comfortable, grabbing onto your feet for happy baby, and you can roll around here. Then on your next inhale, hug your knees in tight to your chest. Give yourself one last hug before you let everything go. Let your legs lie long. Get out any last wiggles before you come to stillness. So today, because the previous ones of cut Shavasana shorter than usual, the video will end, but it will end taking you into Shavasana. So from there, try and just stay and completely disconnect your mind and use that time and space to meditate. So we'll start our Shavasana together. So just take a moment to lie where you are. Feel the ground beneath you. Feel safe where you are. Take a moment to acknowledge everything you achieved in your practice and to thank yourself for doing the practice. Congratulate yourself for taking time out. And letting your body move. And finally, before we start, just thank your body for being so capable. In a second, all together, we'll take a deep inhale, and then we'll audibly exhale and let go of anything that we've been holding on to or that we feel will hold us back in the coming week. So all together, we'll take a deep inhale here, and on the exhale,